only thought it would be about 2 weeks. Here we are in week like 12, 14, 20, who knows what. Merry Christmas is how I feel like it might be. But if you did never seen me before and you've had people telling you to tune in, my name is George Geary, and I technically I do classes around the country, and I can't go anywhere now, so I thought I'd do it in my kitchen. And because of that, I do a lot of morning remotes for NBC, CBS, NBC, for a bunch of different stations. And my normal station I'm on a lot is San Diego, down in the CBS station down there. So every day I do something interesting, and about Sunday I give you a whole list of what we're going to do this week. This week was History Week, and I just want you to know that we are working with Don the Beachcomber today. And Don the Beachcomber was kind of a tiki restaurant, and there was many of them, and there's still some left, but we're going to do their pork loin. And if you've been watching for the past months, you'll see that there's a lot of pork loin that I've used, I think 3 or 4 times, but it's been 4 months, and I tried to rotate stuff. And before I forget, let's, oh, I don't think they can see you. Here's Neil. And you'll see the rest of him when we do our drink. We do a Friday drink of the day, and we're going to be doing the Moscow Mule from the Cock and Bull restaurant that was on Sunset Boulevard. And I take these things out of my Hollywood book. I call it the Hollywood book, even though it's called LA Legendary Restaurants Where the Stars Dined, Played, and did something else. Danced? I don't know. So, our pork loin, I've got a pork loin roast, and it was double. So, there's only 2 of us, so I'm cutting it in half. This will serve 4 people. It's a good, it's probably about 4 pounds. So, we've got our, and I dry it, and there, we've got in the bowl. Our mixture is granulated sugar, some sea salt, garlic powder, and, oh, that was white pepper. I use white pepper in this because dark pepper on here will look like it's burnt. So we've got some ketchup and soy sauce. So we got the sweetness of the ketchup. Our soy sauce goes in, and brandy. Only a little bit though. Enough to where I had to buy another bottle of brandy. And so you take this mixture. Neil's going to do a close-up of this so you can see the mixture. And it's only about a 1/4 cup total. It's not that much total. And first, the fat is going to stay up on top. So I'm going to do it this way first. Take about half. Massage it. Then turn it over. So it's like that. And this goes into the oven at 400 degrees. Not covered, so it'll make a nice crust on it. And there we go. So we will be back when that comes out of the oven. And in the meantime, we're going to make our Moscow Mules. We'll be back. Okay, our pork from Don the Beachcomber, and Don's name was spelled D-O-N-N, and he was really picky on that. And all of the sauce turns dark because it's all sugared, but it's very tasty. And then we have the Cock and Bull restaurant that is no longer there, but they do still sell their ginger beer, and it doesn't have any alcohol in it. This is the best to use in this recipe because it has a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a spice. And you always use a copper mug. Now the reason for this, in 1948 is when they invented this, because they started manufacturing ginger beer and they needed to sell it not just in their location. So all of the restaurants in town had ginger beer, and they would make this drink. Now the copper was, if you were a movie star or somebody that came to the Cock and Bull often, which it was on Sunset and close to Doheny. Right now, if you go to the building, is still there. It's a Jaguar dealership that does have a sign that says this was the original Cock and Bull restaurant location. Anyway, they had all of these, and if you were a star like Clark Gable, you had your own name on it. And they would have them all hanging at the bar. So when Hedda Hopper, the TMZ of the day, would walk in, she could see if Clark Gable was already there by seeing if his mug was gone. If it was gone, she knew that he was there. So this is how we make it. And this is one of Neil's favorites, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, you start with a half of a lime. First, you fill up your mug with ice. Half a lime squeeze in each. And then you see I have a little bit of a lime wedge. So we have half of lime on each. And then we have 2 ounces of vodka. And you measure it like I keep telling you. Measure your vodka because we don't want you to do too much. 2 ounces is 1 drink. And then you're going to fill it up with your ginger beer slowly. I don't stir it, just keep it like this. And these are, the original recipe is on the bottle of the ginger beer. You can get this at Bevmo, and I've been finding it now at my local grocery store. I wouldn't go for the German, there's a little German one that doesn't taste as good. This is the best. So, it's that time of week, Neil. We get to say goodbye to everybody, and Neil gets to drink his ginger beer. Ready? Are you ready for your ginger beer?
I am.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you for a great week.
Thank you.
You did.
Cheers.
Cheers to everybody, and enjoy your week. Wear your mask. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Very tasty.
It's that little spice, the little spice in there. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.